A 12 on the nose here on this 29th day of January in the year 2019. Anno Domini. This is the Den, Ken's Den.
The views expressed by the host during his monologue are those solely of his own, not those of Westfield State University, the radio club, our underwriters, management, or the cool people playing this tune underneath us right now. And now... Oh, that's a good one.
Uh-oh.
You know what, Pete?
What's going on, Ken?
I had the perfect 4-page monologue written up.
And?
To quote Dana Carvey quoting George I, ain't gonna happen.
Oh, really?
I needed a prop to go along with my monologue. The online tracking said it would be here on Saturday. Saturday came and went, and it didn't show up. Along comes Monday. Still not delivered.
Really?
What good is getting a tracking number and data delivery when it means squat?
Well, Bob, there is Mother Nature, Ken.
All of the shippers went up on their rates this month.
They did, yes.
And I'm paying for that? Including the post office, okay, they just had the largest percentage increase in history.
Mm-hmm.
For this extra money, I get tracking information that is useless. I'm getting sick and tired of expectations going out the window. Here's where I get into Andy Rooney. In the good old days, when you said you would be somewhere at a particular time, you were there. And if you couldn't make it, you would be informed as to why. Now, in this entitlement era, any responsibility is passed onward to someone or someplace else. Nobody cares about quality or being true to your word anymore. In Polish, there's a proverb that is roughly translated into, not my circus, not my monkeys. Pretty much means not my problem.
Yeah, right, I got you.
It is appearing more often than not that this thinking is now a new way of life. It's the norm. If you can't figure something out or have an issue with the service, you call a number to be told they can't help you with your problem. Your television is not streaming Netflix? We at Netflix see everything's operating okay. Call your internet provider. We at your internet provider can see that your internet is passing all tests on our end. You should call Netflix with your issue. We here at Netflix understand your internet provider said it is our issue, but we see everything operating nominally. Perhaps you should contact your television manufacturer. We here at your television manufacturer ran all tests on your set and can confirm that everything is performing as it should. You should contact Netflix or your internet service provider.
And the handoff continues.
And it goes on and on with no end in sight. Hey, Kathy Palmer.
Did you turn it off? And
I just got an idea for a short play you can write.
Uh-oh.
It can be a murder mystery. A gentleman is shown going through all those motions that I just went through for about half an hour. Then somebody gets killed. Maybe not because they deserved it, but because performing the task felt damn good. The good news is that I'm on Easy Street for the next 14 days. I don't have to worry about writing another monologue for 2 weeks.
Why?
Because you didn't even listen to the first part of this monologue, did you?
I'm trying to set you up.
And instead I turned it around.
I know.
I can promise, though, that next week's monologue is going to be a Lulu.
Oh, no.
Let's pay our bills. We'll be right back to tear apart Celebrity Big Brother right after this.
I'll be the roundabout. The words will make
see you. 10 true summers will be there and laughing too. 2045, my love, we'll see. I'll be there with you.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Barnes & Noble College Bookstore in the Ely Campus Center, offering Westfield State t-shirts, sweatshirts, and gift merchandise, all of your academic needs, and offering textbook materials in new, used, ebook, and rental formats. Available at the bookstore on campus or online at westfieldstate.bncollege.com.
We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646.
It's Tuesday morning from 6 till 8. Wow, it's Tuesday with Bob Plass.
Community Radio
89.5 WSKB. Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM WSKB Westfield.
8:21 on the nose. It's the 29th day of January in the year 2018. Anno Domini, this is the Den. Ken Stomsky behind the microphone. In front of the Radio Millennium Board, Kitten of the Keys, Chairman Meow, the January
The
jerk of the joystick.
No, it's a joyous jouster of January. The joyous jouster of January.
I like mine better.
Yeah, I know it.
Side chick extraordinaire, Kathy Palmer, his house.
Yeah,
Was that moo longer than normal?
No. After the last 2 hours of Bob, everything's just going in slow motion now that we've calmed him down a bit.
Gotcha. Okay. My perception of time has changed.
Right. You've entered the quantum realm.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that.
Yeah, so we had another board meeting at the 350 last night, and over the break we're talking about how we're going to pull off videotaping some of the things on the big weekend, and we have to get back to that because now there's something technical that was thrown my way.
No, this was from the beginning. It was going to be that way.
Oh, really?
Now you're throwing the wrinkle in.
Oh, you know what? One camera can be live and recording, and then we'll have the other cameras for B-roll.
I'm doing a parade coverage. Parade coverage needs more than one camera, Ken. We'll talk about it offline. So I don't just like slam you upside the head.
Well, you know, since I produced that first night video, everyone's on me to make a whole video for this thing coming up.
I get that, and you'll probably be freed up to do that, but we have to still put on a 3-camera shoot.
Did you see the video, Bob?
I did, and the thing that I most wish that you could have done is reduce my stomach. I'm in this white outfit, and all I could see was my stomach.
Bob, we're a video editing house. We're
Wow,
not
we
special
did not-
effects.
I know. Could you do special effects the next time?
Get it
I
from a green
want
screen
my
next time.
stomach, my pouch to be
Bob,
eliminated.
you're talking about a pouch, and I'm a fat man. So stop complaining.
You don't want to have that pouch on your stomach. Stop eating punchki or
Punchki.
or whatever.
Speaking of Punchki, they've returned, and you must be in glory. How many of you
Not
have?
necessarily, because it's been a real bear of a time getting my Bavarian ones.
Oh,
His first world problems are real, Bob.
Oh, yeah. Have you had your Punchki this month?
No, I
Kathleen?
have not done my punchki yet.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I
How
shall
about
do
you,
so.
mister?
I have never had one.
You didn't serve
Oh,
punchkis at the
damn.
opening of the new Athenaeum.
We did not serve any.
No, I
Oh,
love
that's
every
true.
They
time
weren't
I
on the
walk by
menu.
that box of punchkis, I think of you, and
Really?
so you're always in my mind the month of January, always, Ken.
You know what? You were on my mind last night.
Oh, I saw what you did there.
Clever.
Great segue. Great segue. Hey, you know what? This idea that they have it on Monday nights, it's bothering me because on Monday nights I try to get to bed early, and then James, hogs the television. No, he doesn't hog the television. You know how it is. He doesn't like.
This
he
is only
doesn't
3
appreciate.
weeks, Bob. And this week it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, it's Saturday this week.
Because of Super Bowl.
Oh, have you been watching
The Super Bowl?
Yeah, no.
I've been watching it for a few years. Yeah.
I knew that was coming.
No, are you watching Big Brother?
Absolutely
Danny?
not.
No.
No.
Oh,
I,
it's turned into a really good show. I
So-
gotta tell you.
We'll get over the synopsis of what happened, then we'll talk about it.
All right, good.
Because basically,
I just read the obituaries and see who's voted off of life.
did you ever notice that everyone dies in alphabetical order?
Yes. And it's interesting that way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really very.
I'm right in the
convenient as
middle
well.
there.
I'm yeah, we're in the middle, the P's and the S's.
Yes,
So
no, you're closer to the end than I. I'm not.
you're gonna get it before me.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! Yeah.
So last week, awesome job with them sending Jonathan out the door. First off.
Jonathan Bennett is cute. Host of Cake Wars gets sent out the door last week. Never thought he would. I thought he was going to go to the end.
What are they going to do for desserts? I mean, you keep a guy around for a cupcake.
He would.
God,
He would.
help us.
Cato supposedly is a pretty good cook.
Cato Kalin is on the show, Dan. You remember Cato Kalin?
I do, yeah.
The worst house guest ever, apparently.
Actually, no, the
according-
best house guest
Oh, the
ever.
best house guest. He's a house guest in the show. He's so annoying. Oh,
No.
my God, he is
We'll
so
talk about annoying, okay?
Yeah.
I was correct. Tamar is definitely the loose cannon here, okay?
Tamar
I can't wait for her to go.
Tamar Braxton, Tony Braxton's sister.
Yeah,
Did
to
she
get
sing
rid of her, we'll also quiet the house down with the drama between her and Candy.
Oh,
right?
Candy Burris is
And for everyone else, Lolo has issues with her.
Lolo Jones,
Actually,
the Olympian.
Tamar has issues with everyone, it seems.
Yeah, but you
and
know what?
I'm getting tired of it.
By the way, I don't.
Even on Big Brother After Dark, I see her sitting down, expressing herself and her dissatisfaction to somebody different every half hour. I'm tired of it.
She's
all
going
right?
from room to room
and she
complaining.
gets in the face
Yeah,
of just
sounds
about
like fun.
everyone. You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what? And every 10 seconds,
She's crying
just like a
or
drunken sorority girl, or she's bawling.
she's
over
been
something.
told to. This is it. She's been told to stir the pot by somebody.
Yeah, but you know
And
what?
She's stirring the pot all the time.
She was on the block,
Yeah, she was on the block, and we
and
could have
instead
got it
of
up.
Tay going out the door,
They send Ryan
OJ's
Lutke,
house
so-
guest backdoored Ryan.
Ryan Lutke, the Olympian, who was charming.
But you know what? He was kind of an idiot. He didn't sound very bright at all whenever he opened up his pie hole.
Oh, I love.
So who's out
he's
now?
an idiot.
I lost track of it because
Right.
I had other things like
Well,
real life.
Scaramucci
real
is
life.
out, but he wasn't eliminated. He was never really a contestant.
What do you
He was
mean?
never
It was
really
a
in.
plant.
Yeah.
It was a plant to mess with people.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Really.
Big surprise there.
So
They paid him to be on 3 shows, basically, right?
The
Yeah.
two people who won the first HOH competition are out, Ryan and Jonathan.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
you
surprise
believe
because
it?
I thought
Yeah.
I thought Jonathan had some power, lasting power.
I know, Dan. I'm astounded.
No, and
I knew Lochte was a moron, so
he is a moron. Evidently, he opened up that trap.
he's a talented swimmer, but there are lights on, nobody home.
Oh, I don't know. No. He came on.
I've seen
No.
interviews with him.
If you saw him after the Olympics when he had his issues down,
Yeah, lights on, nobody home.
He wasn't
Yeah.
not brilliant.
He's married with
speaker.
kids now.
What version of Big Brother have you been watching?
I don't know. I kind of liked him. You know who I love?
Oh, he's a likable guy.
the simple things in life, right?
Oh, yeah. You know what?
And Pete, by the way,
Yeah.
your little Olympic princess.
Lolo.
Outside of the fact that when she's not all done up for her publicity photos, not that hot looking, by the way. But you should hear the mouth on her when you're watching something with unedited audio. My God.
Oh,
All
God.
right? The words coming out of her mouth would make a sailor blush.
It's really very true. Very, very true. I think that Lolo Jones ought to go home. And
She's
you know
not,
why
she's not going to last very long.
You watch this show and you see them, and you begin to like them, like Joey Lawrence, that thin sort of Ryan Seacrest kind of guy, who's an actor producer who was this heartthrob. I don't remember him
In
as
Blossom.
a heartthrob. He was
He used to be
He was a heartthrob, but he was on the Hallmark movies. He always plays the sidekick.
Okay,
He's never really the lead.
Yeah. He
Also ran.
Yeah, now he's shaved his head because he's losing hair, and he's still a young guy. But I'll tell you what is about him. I watch how nice he is. And I also watch how nice Lindsay Lohan, and I wonder, what did she do wrong? It seems like Lindsay must have been really being raised by her father and not her mother.
She's been acting proper.
Really lovely. Now, Tom Green, the comedian on the show.
He's doing exceptionally well now. The first week, it was a little hairy for him.
Yeah, and there's the marijuana prince. His name is Ricky Williams.
Yeah, former NFL running back.
Right.
And retired so he could
He's
smoke
a
about
healer as well. He healed.
He's a strange cat.
Yeah, Cato Kalin was plugged up. He had, what do you call it, constipation. Now, listen, I can't believe we're actually watching his colon being massaged this week on the show.
I can't believe I'm hearing this on the
you
network.
see a colon being massaged. And he was massaging.
Hopefully never.
Yeah. But it worked. He actually got rid of it. It worked.
So you saying you want your colon massage now, Bob?
Well, I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a line or any takers.
There's no helping this.
No, does anybody in here want to massage Bob's colon?
No. Moving along.
I do it alone.
No.
Sorry, I think there's an emergency at the library. I gotta go.
I have a cow down. I'm leaving.
But Tom Green, I expected to be in the top 3 for finishing. I'm still there.
I think so.
All right. Eva Marie, I put her in the top 3.
Yeah.
I still think she's there. I thought maybe Joey Lawrence in the top 3.
Yep.
But believe it or not, I'm thinking Cato now has moved up.
Oh, he's so annoying. I've said that 4 times.
He's annoying to you because he's Cato, but he actually understands the game. All right. Well, I'm watching 3 hours worth at midnight on the Pop Network. So
3 hours you can watch, and it's not scripted or anything. They're just doing their thing.
You know what you also can do in 3 hours? Anything else.
But he knows how to play the game.
Massage. Let's all massage our colons.
And we're back.
So I'm putting him in the.
I will put the Joey Lawrence at right now, and I would say that that we're also going to have probably Tom Green is going to stay on, and you know what, Cato. I think it's going to be those three.
Cato, Joey, Tom.
Yeah. And they're going to get rid of everyone else. And
That's how the show works.
Yeah. That's how it works.
Wait a minute, how do you know this? You don't watch it.
That's how reality TV works.
That's right. I can't wait for it. When's the next episode?
Tomorrow.
Oh, God.
And then the day after that, and then the day after that.
Clear your calendar, Dan.
Oh, my God. I'm going to have to work hard. I've got a lot of shows to watch before next week.
Yeah, we knew this was going to happen.
I know, but we got the
But it's
Super
only 3
Bowl.
weeks.
I got a party on Saturday night. I got all these people.
A party? What time is...
It's at the house. James invited. Invited the whole
Pete,
crew
we're never
going to
see this party.
I didn't invite anyone. I just got the hors d'oeuvres ready. I got to throw a party for all of you, my friends here. Steve Donnelly and Dan Paquette.
Look at me. You couldn't even remember my name. It took him a second. He's like, that guy over there.
The library guy.
You can come.
I got to throw a party for all of you guys. But at any rate, it won't be this weekend, so don't hold your breath.
And not next either.
No. Hey, I wish I could hang around. You got making the list this week, right?
Yeah, you know what? Bob turns around and tells me, I really wish you keep making the list going on. Right. So I did, and I promised that. And I've been doing it for 2 years.
Right.
And one of the people behind it, one of the people pushing,
I founded the damn thing.
Pushing to keep it going.
Right.
Never makes it to it.
Yeah, no, I know.
Well, it's my
Mails it
problem. You see, I book all my doctor's appointments after because I'm up early, you see. And so...
It's always not a bad thing to, wake up early on other days, Bob.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I know it. But, I read
like
somewhere that
once in a while.
I need 10 hours of sleep. And so when you go to bed at midnight, now I'm sleeping like an actor. I'm sleeping as if I were on Broadway doing 8 shows a week. And I'm waking up...
We'll schedule these things for like Thursday morning, but Friday night, have your colon massage so you sleep earlier and sleep better, and that way there you can have a longer day on Thursday.
Steve Donnelly, you look like you're somebody who's had their colon massage.
Yes, sir. I'm doing it right now.
I did not just hear that.
We need a break here on WSKB.
We are, of course.
I have to go home and watch. No, I got to get ready to go to my doctor. I'm going to ask him about massaging parts of your body and find out whether that.
Stop.
No, what? All right, I'm out of here. Get out there and volunteer, everybody. Thank you for having me, incidentally.
You're welcome. I think. We are, of course, never going to let the massaging of the colon thing drop now.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, that's a permanent thing now, Bob.
All right.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're welcome.
And in
You're
honor of
welcome.
this last segment, I'm playing Sticks. Too much time on my hands.
taken away. Time on my hands. Now I don't know what to do with the time on my hands. Time on my hands. Taken away. Time on my hands. Too much time on my hands. Too much time on my hands.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by Westfield Bank. For more than 160 years, Westfield Bank has been an important community presence and commercial leader in the Pioneer Valley. With convenient full banking services in Westfield, West Springfield, East Longmeadow, Agawam, Feeding Hills, Springfield, Southwick, as well as Enfield and Granby, Connecticut, visit us on the web at westfieldbank.org. Underwriting support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Greater Westfield Chamber of Commerce, the voice of business for the Greater Westfield communities. Informing, educating, advocating, the Chamber provides opportunities for members to make meaningful connections on local, regional, and state levels. For more information on the Chamber's many events, workshops, and programs, as well as the benefits of membership, visit westfieldbiz.org. The Chamber focuses on the most important economy, yours. We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646. Discussions of local politics, events, happenings, and miscellany potpourri. Ken's Den, Tuesday, 8 to 10. Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
Oh, quiet everybody, my commercial's on. Hi, I'm Peter Griffin of the New England Patriots. I'm here to kick off the Touchdown of Savings weekend at Wilkins Hyundai and Subaru. We will blitz the competition, and in no time, you'll be driving your new Hyundai or Subaru right to a touchdown. At Wilkins Hyundai and Subaru, we have Hyundais and Subarus.
That's hilarious.
8:42. I played that. Patriots are in the Super Bowl.
Sure are.
And Kathy likes it.
They had like 35,000 people show up for their pep rally.
That's crazy.
On the other hand, the L.A. Rams,
Yeah.
they had 5,000 people show up for theirs.
5,000. I heard just 5.
That's who.
It is all mothers.
That's who,
good luck, honey.
that's who Brady's playing against.
Yes.
Los
The
Angeles
Rams.
really isn't a sports city, though. Really, you know, people aren't there.
That's why. That's why I wonder why people keep trying to move teams into L.A.
Well,
when
that's why the Raiders are moving to
and
Vegas.
Oakland and things like that. You know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I should have
Yes.
told. Not a good.
Perfect team for Vegas.
Yeah. Well, you know they have the T-Mobile Arena obviously for the Knights.
Yeah.
All right. And I don't follow sports, but I have a friend who lives over there, and I'm on top of a lot of this because I pay attention how Vegas changes. There's a very, very good possibility the Rio is going to be the next resort to be imploded over there.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. This is the place
Get your
where
trips in now.
it's the Caesar property. That's where Penn and Teller have been performing for years and years and years.
Oh, yeah.
It has a rooftop nightclub. It's well known. Mm-hmm. It's not right on the strip. It's just right. It's off the strip.
Strip
but
adjacent.
They shuttle back and forth from other hotels. Well, they need room to put in a Major League Baseball stadium. So let's blow up the Rio Hotel and Casino
These aren't working
to
anymore.
put in a ball field.
Right.
So that may be happening within the next year. I've seen one of the I've seen the Riviera go down. I missed the Stardust going down by like 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. But I think I might want to be there for the Rio one too.
I've never seen a building imploded live, but it's cool to watch videos of. And think of all the engineering they do to make sure it doesn't blow out and get everything to collapse.
Yeah, and this is like a 67-story building.
That's what I mean. When they're just keep falling on themselves and fall into a nice big pile in its property.
Yeah, but here they go. They just want to poof, make it disappear for a ballpark.
Yeah.
We're here to
Priorities.
play. You mentioned Vegas, and Kathy saw that coming.
I knew when you said that.
Sorry.
We're going off.
We are here for playing Making the List.
Sure.
Peter, instead of playing on your cell phone, why don't you tell us how Making the List is performed or played?
Please, because I'm never quite sure how this is played.
It's different every time.
We have a topic for every show, and the topic is what? Songs about cities, right? Is that what it is?
The topic is songs that mention a city.
Mention cities.
Mention
That's
a city.
important.
Okay.
It's not about cities.
It's mention a city.
All right. And then we all harass each other. Score and critique the songs.
That's the main point.
And critique the songs, and gameplay is encouraged. So we score the song from 1 to 10, and the person with the highest amount of points at the end of the show makes the list.
What do we win today?
Bragging rights.
The list. And you have to choose the next topic.
Choose the next topic.
Yeah. I was trying to eventually, I wanted to buy a wrestling belt that you could carry around till the next show, but everybody poo-pooed that idea, so I didn't buy it.
I'm not going to carry that around.
You can keep it in your house.
And you know what'll happen?
Championship.
The next time we play, I'd forget it.
Put it in your office.
I'd
put it
wear
on your
that
desk.
thing all day long.
Proudly, Dan, proudly.
So Bob Plask was one of the people involved with creating this.
Bob Plask and Jim Keedy, yeah.
Down at the press room.
Mm-hmm.
And I promised I'd keep it going.
Yes.
Well, you don't want to?
So I am. No, I am.
It's a fun show, actually.
I am. You know what? My calendar is completely missing from the wall now.
What calendar?
I think next month I don't know if I want to schedule it again for next month or not. What do you guys think?
February is usually a short month.
Yeah, I have 4 Tuesdays in February.
Yeah. It's not my show.
Not my circus, not my monkeys, right? Okay, so it's 8:47. We'll have time to go into our break and play our first song. Are you jiggy with that, Peter?
Can I just say?
Sure.
Specifically the way it was sent to us, just so we're on. The topic said songs that mention a city.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the specific wording.
Break, song, critique?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by Comcast and Xfinity.com, offering Xfinity TV, Internet, home phone, and home security services. Information on all that Xfinity has to offer in the Westfield area is available online at Xfinity.com.
We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646.
Discussions of local politics, events, happenings, and miscellany potpourri. That's what you'll find on Ken's Den, Tuesdays from 8 till 10.
Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
Yeah. Miami. South Beach, bringing the heat. Can y'all feel that? Jig it out. Here I am in the place where I come let go. In Miami, the bass and the sunset low. Every day like a Mardi Gras. Everybody party all day. No work, all play, okay? So we sip a little something, leave the rest to spill. Me and Charlie at the bar running up a high bill. Nothing less than ill when we dress to kill. Every time the ladies pass, they be like, can y'all feel me? All ages and races, real sweet faces. Every different nation, Spanish, Haitian, Indian, Jamaican, black, white, Cuban, or Asian. I only came for 2 days of playing, but every time I come, I always wind up staying. This the type of town I can spend a few days in. Miami, the city that keeps the roof blazing.
Party in the city where the heat is on all night on the beach till the break of dawn. Welcome to Miami, bienvenido a Miami. Bouncing in the club where the heat is on all night on the beach till the break of dawn.
I'm going to Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
Yo, I heard the rainstorms ain't nothing to mess with, but I can't feel a drip on the strip. It's a trip. Ladies have dress full of your quip, and they be screaming out.
We loved your ass here.
So I'm thinking I'ma scoop me something hot in this South Submarine Gay Mountain Pot. Hottest club in the city, and it's right on the beach. Temperature, get the it's about to reach 500 degrees in the Caribbean seas with the hot mommy screaming. Every time I come to town, they be spotting me in the drop Bentley, ain't no stopping me. So cash in your dough and flow to this fashion show. Pound for pound, anywhere you go. Yo, ain't no city in the world like this. And if you ask how I know, I got to plead the fifth.
Miami.
Where the heat is on all night on the beach till the break of dawn.
Welcome to Miami.
Bienvenido a Miami.
Bouncing in the club where the heat is on all night on the beach till the break of dawn.
I'm going to Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
Don't get me wrong, Chi-Town got it going on. And New York is the city that we know don't sleep. And we all know that LA and Philly stay jiggy. But on the sneak, Miami bringing heat for real. Y'all don't understand. I never seen so many Dominican women with sentiment tans. Mira, this is the plan. Take a walk on the beach, draw a heart in the sand. Give me your hand. Damn, you look sexy. Let's go to my yacht in the West Keys. Ride my jet skis, lounge under the palm trees. Cause you gotta have cheese for the summer house piece on South Beach. Water so clear you can see to the bottom. $100,000 cars, everybody got them. Ain't no surprise in the club to see Sly Stallone. Miami, my second home.
Party in the city where the heat is on all night on the beach till the break of dawn.
Welcome to Miami.
Bienvenido a Miami.
Bouncing in the club where the heat is on all night on the beach till the break of dawn.
I'm going to Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
Party in the city where the heat is on all night on the beach till the break of dawn.
Welcome to Miami.
Bienvenido a Miami.
Bouncing in the club where the heat is on all night on the beach till the break of dawn.
I'm going to Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
Party in the city where the heat is on.
That's right. We're back because we already did our commercial.
Yes, we did.
All right. So that was Will Smith.
From his debut album, Big Willie Style.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Debut solo album. Mm-hmm. He'd been Fresh Prince and things like that. So
yeah.
Is that the same album Getting Jiggy With It came off of?
That was the song you just heard.
No, that wasn't the song.
Oh.
Getting Jiggy With It is a different song.
Yeah, it's Miami. Sorry. Yeah, that's what. Sorry, I was looking up other stuff, and so then I had that in my mind on the album. So.
Made it to number 17 on the American charts.
I never heard
3
that
in the
song
UK.
in my life.
You've never heard that song?
I think I was in a submarine when that came out.
97?
No, I wasn't.
That was a huge pop hit, though. It was a fun summer song, kind of like a travelogue of Miami, really. But it's a fun song. I just enjoyed it, and it definitely features the city in the song and the title, and it you get beaten into your brain.
What was the title?
Before you hammer me with that.
Right.
I'm being proactive now. See. I actually like the song, and you know what? I hadn't picked a song, and because it was a busy weekend, so I hadn't picked a song, and I'm like, all right. And then when he said you jiggy with that, and I was like, oh, perfect. I know exactly what song. It's like boom, done.
There it
and
is.
I'm looking on here. I've got a whole ton of Fresh Prince songs here.
Yep.
Because I was going to play a clip of Jiggy With It for Dan here.
Yeah.
That's the one song on here. For some reason, I don't have. But I have all of them. I have Summertime.
Summer.
It also won MTV's best male video of the year.
It did?
Yep.
Oh. All right.
There you go.
So that was your song.
I feel
What
better
was I
about-
missing?
You mean this one?
So this one, Dan, is Getting Jiggy With It.
Yeah, I was looking up more on the album when I had Getting Jiggy With It in my head.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to have that one in our heads all night.
Yeah.
That's actually really good. That's a catchy tune.
Kathy, if you want something to have in your head all night or all day, this is the one to have stuck.
Shut it off.
Never heard it.
Were we here when? Have we said this before? That it's amazing that song has made the top 100.
Oh my God.
That's great.
Really, it's charting.
Oh yeah, it charted.
and this song
Low, but
obviously
it hit the-
samples the whispers and the beat goes on. So
I was going to say there's a good sample job in that one too.
Yeah.
The baby shark. It's not losing any momentum right now.
It's because it's a bunch of kids who keep watching it on YouTube.
Yeah, it just keeps going and going and going and going.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. It's not playing anymore, Dan.
It is in here. It is in my head.
Forever.
Yes. At all times.
Peter, what are you going to score yourself?
I'm giving myself a 10 because I think I represented the topic very well.
Shocking.
Shocking.
Now you guys can all tear me apart.
All right, we'll start with Kathy.
Oh, wait.
She's fixing something over there. Start with Dan.
Well, for me,
Okay, we'll start with Dan.
that brings back times 97. So it's probably like right around the time I was graduating high school or going off to college. You know, like
You
it just
baby.
brings back those, that time of my life, which out there having fun, and that's just a fun song. So it was a song for that summer. So
it's one of those fun summer songs.
Is it like groundbreaking lyrics or great musicality to it? No, probably not. But not all songs have to be.
Exactly.
It's about having fun, and so that one's fun. So I'm going to give it a 9.
Wow! That's ridiculous.
Woo-hoo!
You're ridiculous.
Yes, I am. Carry on.
I like the song. It has a good groove. The audio quality is exceptional. Will Smith as a rapper, I like.
Yeah, because he's not a heavy hitter.
Yeah, he's not all Compton in your face.
Exactly.
But
he's West Philadelphia in your face.
What about? It's about Miami. Who's been to Miami? Anyone? Anyone?
Briefly.
All right. There are much better places to go to in Florida than Miami. Am I correct about this?
It is kind of the melting pot of Florida, though.
Right.
The only thing good Miami is good for is a decent Cubano.
Okay. South Beach has no appeal to you?
West Palm.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah.
But it is really, it was one of the first trade ports and things like that.
It does. It's a good song. It does reflect the topic. 8.
All right, I'll take that.
Looking
Steve
good.
I get to pine in. What's the right word? Opine in on this. So, Will Smith, bubblegum corporate rap junk. Will Smith is just kind of the lamest rapper to ever come along. Now, I got to admit,
I don't know. He's
I do like
multi-millionaire, but
I do like getting jiggy with it. I do like that.
Are you more into Ice Cube and Eazy-E?
Wu-Tang and Tekashi 6ix9ine these days.
That's what I was saying just yesterday.
All right, white boy.
So I just can't get down with Will Smith very much. I mean, the song's okay. It's pretty bland. I'll be generous. I'm going to give it a 7, though.
Okay, I'll take that.
I'm going with an 8. I liked it. I thought it met the criteria. I'm not big on rap. I'm not big on that genre at all, but I like the song.
But he's what I call an old school rapper because he's more rhymey than just, hitting you over the head with it.
Correct.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Not a bad start.
No, I'll take that.
So
usually I get tanked by Bob Plass.
Yes.
And I don't even think he would have tanked this song. I don't think he could have.
I think he would have scored it pretty well. I liked it.
Yeah.
It's his style.
Well, because Bob isn't here, that's why I have Steve. Because
fun.
we'll have Steve to tank you instead of Bob.
He didn't really tank me. I know.
I
didn't get the memo.
I felt pity on the man.
I got a shot this time.
After weeks of bashing him with crap.
I got a shot this time. Although that's why.
Besides, just remember that, Pete. Just remember what I just did.
That's why I usually go first. So.
Is it about getting your beating over with quick, or is it more about testing the waters?
No, it's about getting my beating over with quick.
Going first is hard though because you haven't. It's hard to compare when you haven't heard all of the song.
Well, yeah.
So it's.
I just take my beating, and move on.
So we have you set the bar, and then we just all step over it.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Going to be some big step in here this morning.
That's a high
right?
bar. That's a high start.
All right, break the next song, Peter.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by Bay State Noble Hospital, a brand new name for a Westfield institution which is improving the health of our community every day with quality and compassion.
Noble Hospital and Bay State Health. Better together.
We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646. Friday mornings is something different on 89.5 FM. It's JP's Talk About Town.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
I was toting my pack along the dusty Winnemucca Road when along came a semi with a high and canvas-covered load. If you're going to Winnemucca Mac with me, you can ride. And so I climbed into the cab and then I settled down inside. He asked me if I'd seen a road with so much dust and sand, and I said, listen, I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Mattawa, La Paloma, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tocopilla, Barranquilla, and Padilla, Amagilla. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallapoosa, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Oskaloosa, Tennessee, Chicopee, Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devils Lake, Crater Lake, Beach Lake. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Omaha, Baca, Shefferville, Jacksonville, Waterville, Costa Rica, Pittsfield, Springfield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho, Jellicoe, Argentina, Diamantina, Pasadena, Catalina, Sequoia. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Pittsburgh, Parkersburg, Gravelburg, Colorado, Ellersburg, Rexburg, Vicksburg, El Dorado, Larimore, Atmore, Haverstraw, Chattanooga, Chaska, Nebraska, Alaska, Opelika, Baraboo, Waterloo, Kalamazoo, Kansas City, Sioux City, Cedar City, Dodge City. What a pity. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere.
Probably people who are
At 9:03 on the nose, that is the Man in Black, Johnny Cash.
I love this song.
And I've been everywhere.
It would have been one of my picks had somebody else not picked it because I loved it. I can always think of the John Ova commercial when he did that.
Right.
Because he had such a huge district.
Yep.
When he ran for U.S. Congress.
Yep.
And he did that. He showed himself in every little town. It was a great ad.
Yeah, years ago, 20 or so. That was actually one of the songs I used to perform on karaoke.
That's not easy.
It's difficult, but you practice it enough, and then you finally get it just rolling.
Yeah.
And in between the choruses, a great big breath if you can get everything out. So this song, it meets the requirements of the...
Whose song was it, by the way?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about it.
Yeah,
well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like I said, I have no idea whose song is what today.
That is my song, Peter.
Outstanding.
Yes, thank you. So, as I was saying, it does match the requirements of the
And then
topic.
some.
Or do they?
I don't know, Mr.
It.
Does it say a city?
It does. It says, which is why I looked at that song and didn't choose it.
It
travelogue.
It says there is a city that's
There is,
mentioned in
right,
it.
right.
Depends on what city that you're listening for. But speaking of cities that you're listening for, 4 Massachusetts, possibly 3, but
I heard 3.
Boston, Pittsfield, Chicopee, Springfield.
Yep. I heard the local ones. A lot of Western Mass.
Now, Steve was saying Chicopee is spelled a different way. There might be another Chicopee.
There's not.
Well,
Or it might be spelled. It might be spelled differently, just so it looks like it rhymes.
Phonetics, yeah.
Or I'm guessing the person who was doing the lyrics didn't know how to spell it, so they just said, it sounds like he's saying Chicopee. I don't know what that is.
There is no, on Google Earth, there is no Chicopee
spelled the way it is on the lyrics online, which I checked too.
Mm-hmm.
Librarians got it.
There's a Chicopee Drive.
And that would, and with that particular song, that would not have affected the criteria.
Wait, that one word, we want to take it out.
Right.
Oh, jeez.
This song
That's
is
not a city. That's more of a.
This song is offensive to all the Chicopeans.
No, it's Chicopeons.
Is it Chicopee?
I think it is
You're
Chicopeon.
calling them peons now.
No, it's a Chicopeon. I think that's what they say. Yeah.
Did we ever figure out what
is the emphasis on the wrong syllable?
No, we did
is it
not. Moving
Chicopean?
along.
Wouldn't it be Chicopean?
Yeah.
Not Chicopeon, like you
pee out.
Golden Shower.
But I have ideas too. So.
Oh dear. Okay.
So because of the local towns that are mentioned and the fact that it does in fact mention at least a town or a city, I'm proudly giving myself a 10.
Okay. Steve Donnelly.
Johnny Cash, gotta give him a thumbs up for that. Yeah. Song, it's pretty good. I mean, it's cliche. That's my problem with it. Kind of obvious.
Oh, duh!
I didn't know it mentioned Chicopee. I think that's really cool. So another
and Boston and Pittsfield and
point
Springfield
for that one, right?
Each one of those cities.
Well,
should get a
now
point.
Springfield, it could be like Springfield,
there's a bunch of
Illinois, or maybe
Springfields.
other.
Well, he
24
was here, so I'll bet it was here because he appeared here.
Well,
he's been
you
in
could
other
have been in Springfield,
Springfields, too.
Illinois. You could have been any of the other.
No, it's here.
It's here. I talked to him and he told me it was Massachusetts.
So anyway,
I know it's here.
Don't make her bring her finger out.
Definitely better than Pete's. Definitely better than Pete's.
Oh, painful.
And I'm gonna throw a little twist in here because we need like a tiebreaker in case there's a tie. So I'm gonna give it a 7.99.
Are you kidding me?
7.99.
You just screw with the scoring.
Wow.
There's no rule against decimal scores.
We have done half.
We've done
half.
We've done
That's
half.
fractional, not decimal.
We have done.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't start me on that one.
Not quite an 8. You know, I can't in good conscience give him an 8.
We'll see if he's invited back after this.
Okay, me next. Me. Can I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Me. 10.
10?
I'm going with
Wow. All right.
a 10. That's even knowing what mine is, and I love mine to pieces. But I gotta go with the 10.
It's a great song. Yeah.
You know, Kathy is tanking herself in advance so that she doesn't win again. That's all it is.
No, that's not true because I really believe in my song. It's awesome. It rocks. But I
Uh-oh.
you be quiet over there, Brian. We'll give you a 6.999994.
I actually really like this song. I've always liked this song because it's just a fun. It's a fun Johnny Cash
song, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a serious Johnny Cash song. There are plenty of those.
He does say he's a killer though in the song, in the lyrics. He says he's a killer.
Yeah. But it means on stage.
It's not fun.
On stage.
Killer of crowds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to give it
not
a
a good thing anymore either.
Watch
They
this.
actually do that, right?
He didn't say
He didn't
that.
say Las Vegas.
Oh, no. What are you going to do?
I'm going to give it a 9.01.
Oh, I was going to do it. I was going to do that. Beat me to it.
Hey, man.
01.
Oh, wow.
I'm all about Zen. Balance.
All right, everyone.
Kathy? That I never would have thought of that, Pete.
Kenny's like, oh.
You know what, Pete? You could have given me a 5.1, and I would have been happy with a 0.1.
01, yeah. No, 01. Let's be very specific about it now, because a 0.1 throws things off.
Exactly.
Again.
It would have been. Then it would have been at.
Up to you,
one.
Dan.
Never mind. So for me,
The pressure.
However, when I read the topic, I thought of this song and then said no, because it mentions a city is what the literal wording is, and so I wanted a song that was dedicated to a particular city. And so for me, you lose some points there.
Well, it didn't say dedicated now.
No, it didn't say dedicated, but that's what I want. I want a song about one particular city.
Well,
where this is just like a
Springfield is the only city I recognize in this song.
Yeah.
Boston.
Screw all the other ones. But the song is about his travels across the country more than it is about one individual city. That's why I didn't choose that song.
I see that thinking.
Yeah. So I was
Do you?
I was gonna give it a 7.01, but Pete beat me to it. So instead, I will give it a 6.6666, 6 and 2/3.
Oh boy, I started something really awful.
Yes, thank you. Oh dear God, get me out of here.
Why don't you just pick an irrational number like 233 with a bar over it?
Going into the math side, that's the problem with fractions versus decimals, because then whenever you change like 0.666 to 2/3, you're actually losing some of the information. So it's not as.
Why don't we do like the square root of -1?
Is that what you
imaginary number?
Yeah.
The next person I score is going to get a 3.1414159267.
Do I get to eat that pie?
Or is it cake?
There's going to be a rumble in here soon.
Or is it cake?
Hey,
the producer's going to put his
memorize the first 5 digits.
The producer going to put his foot down in a minute.
We must be driving you nuts this morning, huh, Pete? like a kindergarten class or something jittery on the last day of school.
This show's going through its terrible twos a little too late.
Don't blame me.
I would say we're early enough to do Underwriters and then the
quarter
next
after
song.
break, yeah. We can do that.
You want to do that?
That's fine.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Everyone else, are you okay with that?
I guess
Do you
so.
approve, Dan? All right, Kathy, do you approve?
I do.
Yeah, Steve. No! Okay.
Overruled.
All right, you know what? The yeas have it.
You've been outvoted, Steve. Underwriting support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Greater Westfield Chamber of Commerce, the voice of business for the Greater Westfield communities. Informing, educating, advocating, the Chamber provides opportunities for members to make meaningful connections on local, regional, and state levels. For more information on the Chamber's many events, workshops, and programs, as well as the benefits of membership, visit westfieldbiz.org. The Chamber focuses on the most important economy, yours.
One of our underwriters here at WSKB's Community Radio is Carson Center for Health and Human Services, a nonprofit organization located at 20 Broad Street in Westfield. They provided behavioral health and rehabilitation services in communities throughout Western Massachusetts since 1963. There are services for children, adolescents, adults, families, and couples. You can find them on the web at carsoncenter.org or at 413-572-4132.
We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646. Friday mornings is something different on 89.5 FM. It's JP's Talk About Town.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB. Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses the windy. And I never worry, now that is a lie. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hard to believe that there's nobody out there. It's hard to believe that I'm all alone. At least I have her love. The city, she loves me. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, no, 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 yeah, yeah. Love me, love me, yeah, yeah. One time. It's where I drew some blood. I could not get enough. Forgot about my love. I gave my life away. Where I stay.
Under the Bridge Downtime by Red Hot Chili Peppers, the winning song of the day. Yeah,
good luck with that.
And it fits the topic perfectly.
It does.
Again, because it mentions a city. It didn't have to mention the city name, but it does
nickname.
mention the nickname, which is the City of Angels. And anyone who votes down on that because it doesn't mention the city name is a communist.
Well, I'd rather be a commie than a socialist.
Oh, God.
No, but it's just a great homage to that city, and Anthony Kiedis, as they were, working on Blood Sugar Sex Magic, felt apart from his band members because he had given up drugs and everyone else was still, drinking and drugging, and so he'd be wandering the streets all by himself, wandering around Los Angeles, and he sort of felt alone except for the city he lived in. And so it's a fantastic song. It came all the way to number 2 on the charts. Couldn't knock off Crisscross, but other than that, it was a smash hit for them, and it really is what got them to be household names. And so that's my selection. Obviously, it gets a 10.
Okay. I like the song, all right? When it first started off, I was thinking of a different tune by them, but this is actually a song I performed on karaoke. And I wasn't that bad at it. I enjoyed performing the song. It's a decent song. However, you got a little technical with me. I'm getting technical with you. It doesn't actually say the name of a city.
The rules didn't say in the name of a city. It said it had to mention a city, and it does mention a city.
You know,
I don't technically. If you want to be technical, I followed the rules perfectly.
All right.
Yes.
Now, if you are getting technical, okay?
Don't argue with a librarian.
No, I'm going to get technical here. All right, because I've been to California, specifically Southern California.
Okay.
All right. They're talking about Los Angeles. Now, the nickname is not the City of Angels. It's the City of Lost Angels. So you even got the nickname wrong.
No, it is not the City of Lost Angels.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
It is.
No, it isn't.
I don't know. I've always heard of angels. I've never heard
Google that one, Danny.
will.
Google that. Get on LexisNexis.
But regardless, I didn't actually hear the name of a city in the song, which is going to cost them. It was going to be a point, all right, which I had decided a while back, but it's going to be a little bit more than 1 point. And
nicknames: the Big Orange, City of Angels, City of Flowers and Sunshine, and La La Land.
La La Land. That's all of California.
There's 227 more, but it's nickname.
And one of them will.
City of
be
Angels.
Lost Angels. But regardless, I didn't actually hear the name Los Angeles or even L.A. I would have accepted L.A. But
not a requirement in the category.
That happens to be how I am interpreting it. It was going to be an 8.5. However, because I just didn't hear an actual city name in it, it does not go to a 7.5.
Uh-oh.
It goes to a 7.3999.
Oh, you know what? For the next time I'm outlawing,
three nines?
It's only halves. Next show, it's only halves.
What?
I'm outlawing this point crap.
Boring.
He just doesn't want to do the math.
Why don't we just do a 1 to 20?
Shut up, Steve.
It actually doesn't
We'll keep
matter.
it clean, all whole numbers. Come on, Mr. Purist.
We tried to do that, but then somebody threw in a half.
I'm sure it was Donnelly.
Who was the first person who did a half?
I don't
Probably
remember.
me.
It was a couple of years ago.
Yeah. All right, who's next?
I'll go.
Go ahead.
Okay,
I'll
go ahead,
go.
Kathy.
I thought it met the criteria because it does say City of Angels. I know that's the City of Angels. I think everybody knows what it means and refers to. So I had no problem. It's a nice, easy listening song. I liked it. I go with an A. I liked it.
Thank you.
From a hard rock band, it's not a bad song because it's their power ballad. So I like it.
I like ballads.
I'm not enthralled with it. I give it a 7.
Let's see.
I was expecting you to do better than me on that.
I gave you a 9.
It got so overplayed when I was in my formative years hearing it. It just got beat. And there's other songs that I like better by them, actually.
You said
I like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Unfortunately, it's not the best song or even close to the best song on that album. It was a great album. It's kind of drippy.
But it's the one that mentions the city. So that's the one I went with.
Kind of drippy and depressing. Definitely better than Kenny's, but not by much, so I'm giving it an 8.
Yes, I got that 0.01 more.
Right.
Sucker!
Wow! Woo! Do I just go into the next song? Because we're not at the half hour yet.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
All right, now come on. That's the hometown favorite right there. Boston, baby. And not only is the song about Boston, but the whole band is about frickin' Boston, right? So I think that's another point. And on a more sentimental note, that's how I met my wife. I went to Dropkick Murphys. And by the way, I'm not even a huge Dropkick Murphys fan, but they were responsible for me meeting my wife. My last day of my job as a labor organizer, guy brought me to Dropkick Murphys in Springfield. He had to get his parking validated, so we went up to a bar, Blackjack's. Remember Blackjack's in Monarch Place? Anyway, that's where I met my wife.
Okay.
So the Dropkick Murphys.
And she's regretted it every day since.
She keeps earning her Saints wings every day since.
Yeah, she has to deal with them.
She's earned her wings many times over.
So anyway, that's my pick. I figured originally I was going to do L.A. Woman, but that was way too obvious, and people are sick of that song. So I figured I'd go with a hometown favorite, and I think that's worth a lot of points. Who doesn't love Boston?
New York.
Starters. Yeah, I was off the top
pretty
of my
much
head.
everyone else out of New England.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes, that's true.
There's a couple of songs I was totally shocked that nobody picked. Nobody picked.
And we'll get to
New York,
those
New York.
later.
That's the one.
I did not, because that's so iconic, and that's just such an awesome song.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but it super fits the
I
topic.
thought you'd go with Viva Las Vegas.
I know.
Viva Las Vegas.
I know. I thought so too. I
That's
thought that
so
would be
Ken.
that. Yeah, that would be.
Didn't even come to my mind.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
What are you scoring yourself?
10.
All right. So, obviously, I recognize the song. I get that they're talking about Boston.
Did you know they were talking about Boston at first? See, going into this, I did not know that song mentioned Boston.
Boston is
Except
the only
the title of the song.
But I didn't know the title of it. I didn't know.
We were
I did. I knew right away.
The thing is,
Boston.
Boston is the only word I understand in that entire song. All right.
The guy lost his leg.
It's overplayed in some commercial for something
everything about
somewhere.
anything about the Red Sox.
Yeah, so overplayed on a commercial somewhere. But the only thing that I think of now whenever I hear this song is a bunch of drunken micks causing a problem. So
I think of Jonathan Papelbon.
They're like the Wu-Tang of Southeast.
Yeah. So yeah, I wish I could understand more of the lyrics, and I was gonna go with an 8. Though, because of the spirit of the song, and I do like the fiddle, because I'm into some Celtic music, but it's just not worthy of an 8. I need to go with a 7.88888.
Who's up next?
Go ahead, Dan.
All right. Well, so every Dropkick Murphys song mentions something about Boston or the surrounding area.
Yes. They're a local band.
Yes. If you haven't heard, they're from Boston, because they will let you know, and then let you know, and then let you know.
Home of the Boston Patriots, who are hated everywhere but New England.
And the Patriots aren't even in Boston, which is tricky.
But they were.
They were
originally the Boston Patriots.
But so I mean,
that's the whole point. They represent not only that, but the whole group is about that city.
They came so close to being the Hartford Patriots. Oh my God!
I think we've gone off on a tangent.
That's another show.
I mean, I
took it a step further. You see what I did there, Danny? Like, I took it to a whole nother level.
I wouldn't say that's taking it up to another level.
What level is that, Steve?
Could have been a level we stayed away from. No, I actually like the Dropkick Murphys, but that particular one is way overplayed because, like I said, it's on every Red Sox promo out there. And
because it gets people juiced up, man.
Until they're bored of it, and then it gets overplayed.
And then instead of getting juiced up, you get ginned up.
You just want to turn it down.
Can't you just appreciate the rawness of Boston in that song?
So
I'm gonna get all snobby about it.
You're gonna make me take away points. I was gonna give you an 8, but I don't know. Now I feel like I should drop it down to what did you give it? 7.222.
Nasty. You guys are getting nasty.
Man.
And I'm mainly doing that because it makes it easier for me to tell the scores later.
Boston.
Oh, I screwed it up.
You guys
Anyway.
don't love Boston. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't do the carrying.
I'm deducting a point from everybody's score.
We can't. Once they're locked in, you can't remove points, right? That's the rule.
That's the rule.
That's the rule. It's locked in. All right, I'll go next. I'll go with a 7 only because I have no idea what they were singing. I heard Boston, and that's it.
Yeah, for all we know, they could be saying over and over, Boston sucks.
I have no idea what they're singing.
Guy doesn't have a leg. He's shipping up to Boston.
They could be saying, Boston has the worst sports teams ever. and you wouldn't know.
They could be saying that, but I don't think that particular makes a good song. I don't know. Not a lot of rhyming or rhythm in there.
I want to get whooped by the Yankees.
I actually like the song, but it is highly overplayed. It's very overplayed.
Cliche almost.
Yeah, it's become a caricature of
that
itself.
Doesn't matter in
like
this
I've
case.
been everywhere, man.
What?
That's offset by being about Boston.
Been everywhere.
and because it's Steve's band, and the only reason. The only reason is because it's his song, and the only reason I'm giving it an extra point because he had the story, so I'm giving it 8. Yay! Because it had a good story.
That
behind
actually
it.
puts them up there in contention.
I know it does.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
But I still scored honestly.
I'm in last.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah, true story.
Everybody scored?
Just barely. By decimals, as a matter of fact.
If it's by decimals, he might be sorry he ever started doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
That might be a lesson learned, Steve. that might have come back to backfire.
All I know, I've learned something about you guys. You're just not loyal to your home base.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's
my home base
That's
is
not
Western
true.
Massachusetts because Eastern
Steve, you do
Massachusetts
know the game,
doesn't-
right?
Because Eastern Massachusetts doesn't care about us, so why should I care about them?
Right, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
All right, so break and final song?
Break and final song. Okay, I can handle that.
All right.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by Bay State Dental. Comprehensive dentistry at 14 convenient locations in Springfield, Chicopee, Longmeadow, West Springfield, Belchertown, East Longmeadow, Ludlow, Northampton, Greenfield, and Wilbraham, as well as 29 Broad Street in Westfield. Bay State Dental makes it a priority to help you achieve and maintain the healthy smile you deserve. On the web at baystatedental.com.
We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646.
Wednesday mornings from 6 till 8, it's Tina Gorman with Wake Up Wednesday.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB. Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM WSKB Westfield.
I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you about my town. I'm gonna tell you a big fat story, baby. I'll tell about my town. Yeah, down by the river, down by the banks of the river Charles.
See, Steve, I love Boston.
You get points for that.
I love
Absolutely,
Boston.
you do.
And I know what everybody's going to say, well, it's tried, it's overdone. Yes, it is, but that doesn't make it a bad song. Because you got to, when you hear these lyrics, I love that dirty water. Boston, you're my home. Everybody stands up and cheers.
Dirty water, that's a Manhattan thing.
Well, no, actually, it
Dirty,
was
dirty water hot dogs.
I thought that was a Westfield thing.
No. It was
The water's
very
clean in
polluted.
Westfield.
It was very polluted back then.
These are the droids you're looking for. Go ahead, Kathy.
Really? Written, came out by the Standells in 1966. It did make number 11 on the charts. It was really their only really good song. It was also the title of their only winning album. We refer to them as a garage band. Why, folks? Tell me what a garage band is.
They practice in their garage?
You are correct. They didn't have enough money for a studio, so they would practice in their garage. Steve said, why are they frustrated? This was the days of the Boston Strangler. And so there were all curfews in the dorms. They had to be in by a certain amount of time. And there was even a comment in there. I didn't hear it, but there's a comment in there that refers to the Strangler. He sings, I'm the man. What I find so interesting about this particular song is when you watch the video, the drummer is down front actually singing the song, Dick Dodd. You never see the drummer down front. You always see the cool guy with the guitar. But it wasn't. It was Dick Dodd, who was, drumroll here, a Mouseketeer, and got his first guitar from Annette.
Points off for that. You shouldn't have.
Yeah, it was going so well.
I have something.
No, but when they say frustrated, what do they mean?
They couldn't bring people. They couldn't bring men into the dorms.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. Was it because they weren't getting satisfied?
Don't think
Right.
No,
They were
don't
frustrated
think it was
women.
Frustrated. They were annoyed. Put annoyed in there. All right, but I have something for these two gentlemen.
Yes.
All right, that the guitar riff was recorded with Fender Telecaster through a Vox AC30 amplified by guitarist Tony Valentino, and I have no idea what that means. No idea at all. But
He
I
used the
thought,
guitar.
I
That's pretty
don't
much what
know.
I'm saying.
I actually prefer the Strat over the Telly.
Here we go. Did I know?
But the Vox amp is known for a particular sound.
Yeah.
Matter of
That
fact,
kind of twangy sound.
was it a Vox or was it a
Stop it, Steve.
or was it a Gibson that Boston was using and it had a bad transistor? And you know how Boston has that unique guitar sound?
I'm going to play with their song. So
That was that.
as an also
that was actually a bad transistor. Causing that particular sound, but you had to get into the technical stuff. So I wasn't going to let it go.
I saw that comment and I thought, I have no idea what this means, but Pete and Ken will know.
Yep.
So I had to get it out there.
Bos-
This song was also listed in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as being one of the 500 most influential songs written for
of all
rock
time.
and roll.
Yeah.
Boz Scaggs would switch off between a Strat and a Telly.
Yeah. It was picked up by the Boston Bruins in 1991 after their win, and then again it was picked up by the Red Sox in 1997, and really has become an iconic song for Boston sports, which of course nobody outside of New England, as we pointed out, wants anything
The
to
two
do
big
with.
songs are shipping up to Boston and the Standells. Those are
But
the
I
two
love
big
that.
Boston sports
And
songs.
Sweet Caroline.
Yeah,
Sweet
unfortunately,
Caroline.
yes.
And
Yep.
I remember, I remember having friends from Boston at the time because I was at Westfield State, and they picked up on this song right away. Right away. It just became a big hit.
And I think at the time the band recorded the song, they had never been to Boston.
No, and they didn't want to record the song. It was brought to them by a songwriter, and they didn't think it was going to be much of anything.
Yep, and it was their only hit.
They recorded in
It was their only hit.
65. It came out in April, and it was number 11 by June.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go, folks. And I do love Boston, Steve.
You get points for that.
There you go, and I would give it a 10. I'd give it a 10.1, but that's not allowed.
No, the ceiling is 10. I like
That's
the
the
song.
only firm number right now. 0 is the basement, 10 is the top.
I'm going to deduct a little bit because it is kind of that standard song.
It is standard. I know it is.
But yet, I think I'm going to give it a 9.99.
He's getting into it.
9.
You're breaking your own rule, man.
Oh, hey, it's
That
fair.
rule
So
doesn't-
excited.
It's fair game. It's fair game for this one.
Yeah. Next time it's halves only.
Out.
You want to go down, Lee?
I actually like the song. I mean, it is a standard for a Red Sox win. It is a standard. The Bruins still use it here and there.
Yeah.
And it is a good song. It is a fun song about a fun town. That's why I like the Johnny Cash song too. So
right.
Yeah.
And again, another one, I looked at because it was local, but then I decided I just personally wanted to try and do something outside of the local area.
Yeah.
Well, I
So
was
that's why I was
also
trying to find other songs.
I was going to go with a song Punxsutawney.
Punxsutawney?
No, not Punxsutawney. No, it's some long name. It was from a Walt Disney movie.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
You're good at that.
Thank you. I practice a lot. Well, so getting to my scoring, I love that song. I think it's a good song. It mentions
Do you
the
love
local
that
town.
dirty water?
I do love that dirty water. So I'm going to give it a 10.
Uh-oh.
That's
She's catching on.
That song really rocks. See, what did it for me was the story. I don't think I ever heard that story before.
Which
Neither did I. I
story
didn't know
was that?
about the Boston Strangler and all that.
yeah, the Boston
So that really adds a lot of value,
flavor
to that song. I didn't want to say the song's bubblegum, but it's pedestrian.
It is.
But when you take something pedestrian that I would normally give 7 points to, and you follow it up with a real good story. Now, I already gave myself a 10. I can't quite do that, so I need to go with a 9.9999.
That's 4 nines?
4 nines.
Decimal, okay.
I gave you a 10. Didn't bother me. I was a better person for it.
She's splitting hairs over a thousandth of a point.
A thousandth of a point.
Steve Donnelly.
I had contemplated picking this song too. Figured it was too obvious though, and it would never win. But apparently I'm wrong. Unless there's still one vote out there.
There is.
That would be mine.
Vote to remain.
It would.
I could take this SOB right into the toilet right now.
And you may do so.
Go
I
for
will
it.
not be hurt.
But
She's probably wanting you to do that.
But I'm a man of integrity.
We're not doing Kathy any favors by doing this. We're really.
Oh no, I'm okay.
I'm a man of integrity, and I'm not going to be vindictive. So I'm going to give it a 9. It was better than all your other Jamokes' songs. So get a 9.
Wow.
I just happen to be called a jamoke. Not exactly. I've heard that. I don't know what that actually means. Exactly.
Hey, it's 9:45. I think we already know who won, but let's take a break and figure it out afterwards.
Much
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by Commercial Distributing Company of Westfield. Now in its third generation of family ownership, Commercial is one of the premier beverage distributors of Western Massachusetts. The Plasek family and the staff of Commercial Distributing wishes you good times throughout the year and urges you to drink responsibly. We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646. Wednesday mornings start off right from 6 to 8 a.m. with Tina Gorman and Wake Up Wednesday.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
All right, you guys, I got 8 crates of Epicac from Mort, all on my tab. Now, whoever goes the longest without puking gets the last piece of pie in the fridge. Okay, here we go. How's everybody doing?
Good so far.
All right.
Nothing yet.
Cool. You know, I don't know if you guys had any of that pie already, but that is some tasty stuff. That's from the bake sale that Lois was...
Ooh, one down. I know somebody who won't be having any...
I'm starting to feel funny.
Well, I feel fine. I guess I'm gonna...
Oh, boy! That means I win! I get to eat...
Oh, God! Why didn't anybody tell me?
Oh, my God! My insides are on fire!
No, please! No more!
Dad, I'm scared.
Get the phone! Call 911!
Lois, get in here!
Okay. I think it's all gone. I think I don't want to. Peter, I need you to hold my ears.
Who wants chowder?
And we went with that instead of something else because we've been on this whole Boston thing here, which is in New England. And what do we have in New England?
Chowder.
New England clam chowder. And they actually say chowder.
Chowder, yes.
Yeah.
Who wants chowder?
Who wants chowder?
All right, so the man with the plan.
Oh, yeah, So,
It's
going to take a while.
It's going to be interesting to see how this happens.
So, with a score of 40.11.
Out of a possible...
I don't even know.
That's
what
me.
Out of a possible 50.
50, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
50.
I could have, instead of counting here. Then just barely squeaking
Who
him
was
out.
40.11?
Steve Donnelly.
Yes.
Then with a 40.3999, that's me.
Yep.
Followed by Mr. Pete with a 42.
There you go.
That was before we broke into the decimals, apparently. In second place, Ken Stomsky with 43.66666666.
I find it interesting that it's 6.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, these are very accurate scores.
And meaning, once again, Kathy Palmer has won with a score of 48.9899.
This is reverse discrimination. Damn it.
Well,
No, wait. This would.
I accept this award in Steve Donnelly's name.
I saved you, Kathy.
Yes, you did. You did, Steve.
Remember that next time.
I'm going to remember that next time. Just pick a song I know what the lyrics are.
I bet you know the lyrics to this.
Baby shark,
Oh, no!
baby shark, mommy shark, do 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 do.
Yeah, she knows it.
Shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark.
Kenny, you suck.
Daddy shark, Daddy shark, Daddy shark.
Grandma shark, do 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 do. Grandma shark, do 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 do.
That could be the next theme, the most ridiculous songs
Grandma
out.
shark.
Grandpa shark, Grandpa shark, Grandpa shark, Grandpa shark.
Let's go hunt, do 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 do. Let's go hunt, do 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 do.
As if I didn't have enough misfortune in my weekend, you're rubbing it in now.
Oh, I can't run away.
I know what my next theme is going to be if I ever win.
You're going to have to save it. No.
It's going to be the how do I put this? The songs that come close to not being able to be played on the radio.
No.
Huh?
No.
Come on, Pete.
Then you sit over here by the button.
When they call
songs you
you?
could play but might be questionable.
I walked the line, but not actually Johnny Cash walked the line.
I only played that song. Well, I played it for 2 reasons. Well, 3. Kathy likes it. 4 reasons. Kathy likes it. You know the dance. Peter hates it. And maybe I got it stuck in someone's head for the rest of the day.
All of us.
Speaking of nasty, vile things that come out of this microphone.
Oh,
I have more.
Oh.
Yes.
Alexa, set an alarm for 11:45 p.m.
You're bad.
I thought.
Hey, Google, set an alarm for 1:30 a.m.
No, it's okay, Google.
No, it's actually
or okay. It's both.
Down at the Consumer Electronics Show, everything was hey.
It recognizes both, being an owner of a Google speaker.
I want to thank you guys and gal for coming in here.
Mercy Buckets.
Mercy Buckets for playing Making the List. I think I might do it again next month. I'm a little lazy. I don't know if I'm going to feel like looking for something to do on the 4th Tuesday. I might have already asked a few people. I need to check my calendar. But I want to thank you folks for coming in. I want to thank my listeners and viewers if you're on Channel 15 or WestfieldTV.org. Next week, Ralph Figge, new City Council President.
Yep.
We're going to talk about the new committee assignments and seating arrangements.
Oh, where did that? What?
Yeah,
I missed that.
Yeah,
They
changed seating arrangements again. 2 weeks from now, Dan Paquette, you're back in here.
Right back here.
All right. 3 weeks from now, Chef John Slattery. Now, next weekend, not this coming weekend, February the 10th, myself, Pete, and JP will be spinning the tunes at a silent disco.
Yeah, should be fun.
Yeah. For more information on that, go to the Amelia Park Children's Museum website.
Correct.
All right. I think that's all I have. It's 9:55. Speaking of songs...
I thought you were when you were doing your Alexa and Hey Google. I thought you were gonna say, Alexa, play Baby Shark to end your show.
You just did.
Well, now if any other Alexas are listening,
What are you doing there? I don't get it. With the Alexa and Hey Google.
Because
If you have the
sometimes
TV on at home and you're not paying attention,
and a commercial comes up for now and then it triggers it. It activates it. But our
So
theme.
you're just being a jerk.
I'm being a jerk. Yeah.
He's never done that before. He's trying it out.
So our theme today was songs that mention a city. I'm going out with the Westfield 350 song.
Ah.
There's always something about coming back home. City lights approaching over the bridge and into this town. Traffic stalled but moving. And people tend to stay around. Familiar face with the same old crowd. Where people still know your name. Who is who and who's to blame for silly pranks before high school games of hockey, football, baseball, still the same. Generations go on past and mornings go by way too fast. We don't need another time. We don't need another vision, because we're tearing down Westfield now, still moving forward, built to last. Held on values we hold true, still raise high, red, white, and blue. We're proud this song, get the job done. Make some time for a little fun. Come see what we've done today. Westfield is here to stay. Little River Road, so many opportunities arose. Manufacture whips and arms and gear. The supply chain of the world starts here. Heroes rise and call upon police and fire and National Guard. community will rise above to protect and serve in our backyard. We don't need another time. We don't need another vision. We're here now in Westfield, Mass. Still moving forward, built to last. Held on values we hold true. Still raise high, red, white, and blue. We're proud and strong to get the job done. Make some time for a little fun. Come see what we've done today. Westfielders here to stay. Life of Dickens days, sprinkles holiday cheer among winter's rays. Streetlights glow with gaslight warmth to bring us back to charm. We hold tight to tradition here and celebrate 350 years of rebuilds, wars fought, and kids coming home from victories, losses, and parts unknown. They don't need another time. They don't need another vision. They're coming home to Westfield, Mass. Still moving forward, built to last. Held on values we hold true. Still raise high, red, white, and blue. They're proud and strong to get the job done. But make some time for a little fun. Come see what they've done today. Westfield is here to stay. Here to stay.
After all these years, what you said was true. The shall